Mindset and attitude, what personal branding truly means. Greetings and welcome back. I am Lungisa. When I began coaching many years ago, I was more interested in the personal branding aspect of coaching because of my experience in corporate advertising and branding. And years later, I went more into executive coaching, even though the two are never at any point separate. I am now still very much a personal brand coach, an executive coach, and also a qualified hypnotherapist. These might seem separate, but I can assure you they all work beautifully together. But that is for another video. I have noticed that there's still misunderstanding about what personal branding is. Personal branding is not just about creating a logo, a tagline, or having a catchy slogan. It is about having self-awareness of who we are, what our values are, and what we stand for. It is about effectively communicating this across to everyone, whether it's our family, friends, community, or in a professional setting. In fact, it's especially important in a professional setting where we spend most of our time. For example, if my values are about having integrity, being honourable, reliable, and principled, that should be clear not only in my communication but also in my actions. Of course, people can change their ways and want to do better, but it goes beyond words. It's what we do that matters most, and the consistency in which we do it. This is the true indicator of our personal brand. Also, in branding, there's what we call repositioning yourself, knowing what sets you apart. In other words, your unique selling proposition. I always say everyone has a target audience because they have something that no one else has. This is true in personal relationships, in business if you are a business owner, or in the corporate world. Another example would be if you are against cruelty to animals and this has been your position that you are known for, and thus your personal brand, it would be strange if you worked for a company or owned a cosmetic company that does testing on animals because it would go against your own values. Personal branding is about taking a stand, whatever that is. It's the one you are proud of and say, look, this is me. When I say blah, 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 I also follow that up with action. In the world of personal branding, great emphasis is placed on managing your reputation. Ideally, this should be centered on constant effort to improve rather than simply manage your reputation. These efforts are the reason why some individuals stand out more than others. They understand that thinking should be always followed by a continuous practice of taking action. With this in mind, what steps can you take to ensure that you're always on top of your game? Self-assessment. How do you view yourself? How do you relate to other people, your family, friends, your colleagues, and the general public? And what do these people really think about how you relate to them? Because that is the you that they know. How is your social and business etiquette? Can people rely on you? Do they trust you? Do they trust your word? What about your online etiquette? The general rule is, if we are uncomfortable saying it face to face, we probably shouldn't say it online. Besides, things are changing rapidly. Things we say online may come back to haunt us in the future. If it doesn't align with your personal brand, then do not say it. Also, take care not to plagiarize other people's work and call it your own. This can damage your personal brand. What about the ability to manage conflict? Managing conflict requires emotional maturity, self-control, sympathy, compassion, and empathy. Conflict can be handled in a positive way. This is what a positive mindset and cultivating a personal brand is all about. In closing, about personal branding, remember, your personal brand is always on display, whether you are aware of it or not. Your character defines your personal brand, and your actions always speak louder than words. Your brand is always on display, and there are no off days. So, together, let's cultivate the right mindset and attitude and start paying attention to how we show up in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.